We rode out one May morning by the verdant braes o' Screen. I set my back against a mossy tree to view the dew on a far county, the dew on a forest green. Alas, I spied by yon burn side we a lad neath an elder tree. Her lips were like the berry brown, and her face all pale and wan to see, and her face all pale to see. Come sit you down on the grass, she said, he said, on the dewy grass so green, for the wee birds have both come and gone since I my love have seen, he said, since I my love have seen. Oh, I'll not sit on the grass, she said, on the dewy grass so green, for I hear you love a Connaught maid, and your heart's no longer mine, she said, and your heart's no longer mine, for I'll not heed what an old man says, for his days are well nigh done, and I'll not heed what a young man says, for he's fair for many a one, she says, for he's fair for many a one. Oh, I will climb a high, high tree, and I'll rob that wild bird's nest, and back I'll bring what I find there to the arms that I love best, she said, to the arms that I love best. A guest artist, Fred Jordan.
Come build me a boat, that all this ocean wide I may float, and every ship that I chance to meet, I will enquire for my William sweet. I had not sailed more than half an hour before I met with a man of war. Oh, Captain, Captain, come tell me true, is my boy William on board with you? What colour suit did your William wear? What was the colour of your true love's hair? Oh, he had a suit of the royal blue, and you would know him, for his heart is true. Then your boy William, I'm sad to say, that he was drowned dead the other day. On yonder island that we passed by, 'twas there we laid to rest your sailor boy. She wrung her hands and she tore her hair. She was a young lady in deep despair. Oh, feather, feather, how can I go on? How can I live now my William's gone? I'll sit me down and I'll write me a song. I'll write it neat and I'll write it long. And in every word I will shed a tear, and in every line I'll set my William dear. I wish, but it's all in vain. I wish I was a young maid again, but a maid again I shall never be, till apples grow on an orange tree. A maid, I shall never be, till apples grow on an orange tree. I loved her so well, and I hated each body that thought of her ill. And now she's rewarded me well for my will. She's gone and got wed to another. I watch my true love to the church go, gold rings on her fingers, gloves in her hand. Gold rings on her finger, it should have been mine. She was gone to be wed to another. I watch my true love to the church go, with her bridesmaids behind her, she made a fine show. And I walked behind with my heart full of woe. She was gone to be wed to another. I watch my true love sit down to dine. I sat down beside her and I poured out the wine. And I drank to the health of the lass that was mine. And now it got wed to another. The many in the forest all ask it of me, how many strawberries grow in the salt sea. And I answer them all with a tear in my eye, how many ships sail in the forest. Oh, dig me my grave, and dig it so deep, and cover it over with flowers so sweet. And I'll take myself down and I'll have a long sleep. And I hope that someday I'll forget her. They dug him his grave, and they dug it so deep, and they covered it over with lilies so sweet. And he took himself down and he's had a long sleep. And I hope that someday he'll forget her. I walked out one fine summer's morning for to view the countryside and take the air. As I walked down by the banks of the sweet primroses, I met a maiden beautiful and fair. 3 short steps I took up to her, not knowing me, she passed me by. I drew up to her, thinking to view her. She appeared to be like a virtuous bride. I said, fair maid, where are you walking? What is the occasion of all your grief? For I'll make you as happy as any lady, if you would only grant me small relief. Stand up, for you are deceitful. O false deceitful man, to me it's plain. It's you that's caused my poor heart to wander. So give me comfort, it is all in vain. I'll go down to some lonesome valley, where no man on earth shall ever me find, where all the birds have changed their voices, and at every moment boisterous blows the wine. So all young maidens that go a-courting, pray give attention to what I say, for many a dark and dreary morning turns out to be a bright and sunny day.
You join in if I think? Aye, aye. Right. What do you want to tell armchair?
No, my grandmother, she, at the age of 83, one day was taken ill and died. Oh, and after she was dead, of course the will was read by a lawyer who was seated by my side. So my brother it was found, her left £100 to my sister, likewise by I declare. But when it came to me, the lawyer said, I see that there's left to you the old armchair. How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brothers and my sisters laughed, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you the old armchair. Oh, I said it was an affair, but then I didn't care, and in the evening I took the chair away. Oh, all my neighbours laughed, all my brother chaffed, for he said it'll be useful someday. But when you settles down in life and finds a girl to be your wife, in the winter time, by I declare, on a cold and frosty night, when a fire burns bright, you can sit her in the old armchair. Still they tittered, still they chaffed, still my brothers and my sisters laughed, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you her old armchair. Oh, my brother's dream come true, for in a year or two I settled down in married life. For I first a girl did court, and then a ring I bought, and I took her to the church to be my wife. We settled down and she was as happy as could be, and in the winter time, by I declare, oh, I never went to Rome, but I always stays at home and I sits her in the old armchair. Still they titter, still they chaff, still my brothers and my sisters laughed when they heard the lawyer declare Randy's only left you my old armchair. Oh, when I came home one night, I had an awful fright, for the seat had fallen out upon the floor. And there to my surprise, oh, there before me eyes was a lot of dough, 1,000 pounds or more. When my brother heard of this, the fella I confess, he went nearly mad as rage and told his error. But I only laughed at him, and I said, don't you wish, Jim, that I'd left to you the old armchair? How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brothers and my sisters laughed when they heard the lawyer declare Granny's only left you my old armchair.
Now what you want? Well, they're good singing, you know. I'll sing the white turkey. Come and join in.
As I walked out one morning to journey o'er the moss, I had no thoughts of listening till some soldiers did me cross. They asked me to go with them, drink of the flowing bowl. They advance me,
They advance me,
they advance me,
they advance me.
some money, a shilling from the crown. Oh yes, my love is listed, and he wears a white cockade. He is a handsome young man, likewise a roving blade. He is a handsome young man, and he's come to serve the king. Oh my very,
Oh my very,
oh my very,
oh my very,
oh 'tis aching of all of him. Oh yes, my love is handsome and comely for to see, and by some sad misfortune a soldier now is he. May the man that listed him ne'er thrive, nor prosper night or day. And I wish that,
and I wish that,
and I wish that,
and I wish that
the old Londoners will sink in the sea. Oh, may he never prosper, oh, may he never thrive, as long as my boy's listed, as long as he's alive. May the very ground he walks upon, the grass refuse to grow, since he's been thee,
since he's been thee,
since he's been thee,
since he's been thee.
only cause of my sorrow, grief, and woe. Then he pulled out his kerchief, and he wiped her streaming eye. Leave off your lamentation, likewise your mournful sigh. I'll marry you, my lass, he said, when I've been o'er the plain. We'll be married,
We'll be married,
we'll be married,
we'll be married.
in My love is handsome and comely for to see, and I'll carve his name on every branch of every bush and tree, where the huntsman loudly hollows, the hounds so gaily cry, to remind me,
to remind me,
to remind me,
to remind me
of my plough boy until the day I die.
One more. Let's play with another chorus song. George, winning.
I'm gonna go win yet.
Must be sure that you make it.
Grateful, listen, come delightful, on a fine summer's morn. All the fields and the meadows, they were covered in corn. A blackbird and thrush sang from every bush and tree, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day, and the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day. Said the sailor to his true love as he walked out that day, I must leave you, my darling, for I'm bound far away. I'm bound for far India, and the loud cannons roar. Fare thee well, my dearest Nancy, for you're the girl that I adore. Fare thee well, my dearest Nancy. Fare thee well, my dearest Nancy. Fare thee well, my dearest Nancy. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, the ring from off her finger she instantly drew, saying, take it, dear William, and my heart will go too. And as he embraced her, tears from her eyes fell, crying, may I go along with you? Oh no, my love, farewell. Crying, may I go along with you? Crying, may I go along with you? Crying, may I go along with you? Oh, no, my love, farewell. Said the sailor to his true love, oh, I can no longer stay, for our topsails are hoisted and the anchors away. Our good ship is ready for to sail with the tide, and if ever I return again, I will make you my bride. And if ever I return again, and if ever I return again, and if ever I return again,
much to Fred. We'll be hearing more of Fred Jordan later on. Yeah. Vic, Willie and Ian. Willie and Ian from Dundee. Right.
First one, I think we're going to do one each actually. I have no idea what it is, the song that we're going to do. The one I've chosen to do is a song called The Marco Polo, which is done by the Spinners. I've got a wee chorus at the end. The Marco Polo's a very fine ship, the fastest on the sea. On Australia's strand we soon shall land, bully Forbes can look for me. I'm gonna jump the ship in Melbourne town and go a-digging gold. There's a fortune to be found beneath the ground where the eucalyptus grow. Now Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea, sing Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea. Now the black ball owner, Mr. Baines, said to Bully Forbes one day, it's up to you to keep your crew when the gold calls them away. Said Bully Forbes to Mr. Baines, I have a plan so fine. Leave it to me, then you will agree I'm the king of the black ball line. Now Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea, sing Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea. Now when we reach the Australia shore, Bully Forbes declares there's scurvy. Now on this trip you'll not leave the ship until we reach the Mersey. And now will I in the salt house dock, I'll go to sea no more, sir. I've done me time in the black ball line under Bully Forbes, the captain, sir. Sing Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea. Sing Marco Polo, the fastest on the sea. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor gained the day, oh, carry him to the burying ground. To me way, a stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way, a stormy, oh, carry him to the burying ground. We dug his grave with the silver spade, walk him along, John, carry him along. His shroud of the finest silk was made, carry him to the burying ground. Jimmy way, a stormy, oh, walk him along, John, carry him along. Jimmy way, a stormy, oh, carry him to the burying ground. We laid him with a golden chain, walk him along, John, carry him along. We laid him where he won't rise again, oh, carry him to the burying ground. To me way of stormy, oh, walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way of stormy, oh, carry him to the burying ground. General Taylor died long ago, walk him along, John, carry him along. It's gone the voice where the winds don't blow, carry him to the burying ground. To me way, you stormy, oh, walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way, you stormy, oh, carry him to the burying ground. I alone the boys will wake the dead, walk him along, John, carry him along. We'll lay him in his little bed, oh, carry him to the burying ground. To me way, a stormy, oh, walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way, of stormy, I'll carry him to the burying ground. Our packet is the island lass, lowlands, 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 low. There's a nigger howling at the main topmast, lowlands, 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 low. The old man hails from Barbados, hey, lowlands, 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 low. He's got the name of Hammertop, hey, lowlands, 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 low. Let's haul them high and let them dry, lowlands, 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 low. We'll trice them up into the sky, now lowlands, 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 low. They give us bread as hard as brass, lowlands, 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 low. And the junks as salt as Balaam's ass, lowlands, 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 low. There's a monkey dressed in the soldier's clothes, hey, lowlands, 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 low. Oh, where he got them, God alone knows, lowlands, 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 low. It's up aloft, this yard must go, lowlands, 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 low. It's up aloft from down below, lowlands, 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 low. Can change me boys to your shogun clothes, lowlands, 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 low. Oh, one more pull and she'll be there, lowlands, 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 low. I get my breath back. I don't think I'll bother. Seeing as we've been on sea songs, I was going to play my guitar, but my hands are too sweaty. I'd like to sing it's an English version. Well, it's an English sea song, really. It's called the Trim Like Duxie. It's a bit like various other ones. It's got subtle little things in it. If I can get the right. I think that's about here. I am a sailor, brisk and brave. Long time I ploughed the ocean, and if you're wanting to know me name, well, me name it is Young Johnson. Says I'm a fellowship, I might have been to you a Jew. No more will I go to sea with you, but to travel the countryside through and through, and I'll be a rambling sailor. As I was walking one fine day down by the London River, oh, a pretty maiden chanced to spy, and we cruised along together. Her lips, they were like two roses red, and she'd a feathery bonnet upon her head. I put the hard word on her, but she said she was a maid, that saucy little trim-rigged duxie. Well, I can't and I shan't and I won't go with you, you saucy rambling sailor. Oh, me parents, they would not consent, I'm promised to a tailor. But I was hot-shot, eager to rifle the charms, a guinea, she says, for a roll in me arms. The deal, it was done, and we went upstairs, myself and the trim-rigged duxie. It was haul out the bowl and let the staysails fall, and yard arm to yard arm bobbing. Me shot all gone asleep I fall, and she soon took to robbing. Oh, well, she robbed me pockets of all that I had. She took me boots from the end of the bed. She even stole me watch from under me head. That saucy little trim-rigged doxy. Now when I awoke and found her gone, I started to roar like thunder. Me gold watch and me money too, she had bore away for plunder. But it ain't for me watch nor for me money too, for them I do not value and I'll tell you true. I fear a little fire bucket burnt me bobstay through. That saucy little trim-rigged doxy.
Thanks very much, Biff. Now I'd like to introduce to you to a singer you've heard several times here before, George Elder from Dundee.
It's a song ran from Dominic Bean. It's in a humorous vein. And it's got a wee bit of a chorus. I don't know the proper name of it, we just call it the La La song. It goes something like this. Oh, come and listen to my folk song. It's only 40 verses long. And if I happen to sing it wrong, you can go la 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 la. The best of order, one and all. The singer has a noble chord. Oh, one singer, please, one voice, one song. Go la 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 la. Put your hand up to your ear in an off-key shout. And if you forget what it's all about, take down your hand and cover your mouth and go la 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 la. The best of order, one and all. The singer has a noble chord. Oh, one singer, please, one voice, one song. Go la 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 la. No singer should ever sing this song unless he's well prevailed upon. And if he forgets, we'll say 'tis wrong and go la 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 la. The best of order, one and all. The singer has a noble chord. Oh, one singer, please, one voice, one song. Go la 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 la. Now after you've mastered your 3 chords and maybe half a dozen words, you'll be surprised at all the birds that I want to la 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 la. The best of order, one and all. The singer has a noble chord. Oh, one singer, please, one voice, one song. Go la 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 la. Thank you. I'd like to do a Scottish traditional song now. I won't go through the story of it. It's called Davie Fa. There was a wealthy farmer lived in the north country. He had a lovely daughter who was always frank and free. And day be day and night be night, she was always in my eye. So there was this jolly tinker lad come to the farmhouse. He said, have you any pots or pans or candlesticks to mend? or have ye any legends for me a single man? This farmer he thought it nae harm, the tinker for to keep, and the lassie she thought it nae harm, the tinker's bed to make. But the tinker followed after her, and he did bar the door. He catched her by the middle small, and he laid her on the floor. He catched her by the middle small, and up against the wall. It was there he ta'en the willow her, afore she won the war. Now this bonny lassie blushed, and but she thought shame. It's since you've ta'en the willow me, come tell to me your name. He whispered in the lassie's ear, they call me Davie Fa, and you'll mind upon this happy night amongst the bales of straw. No 6 weeks had passed and gone, this maid grew white and pale. 9 months and better abroad, she had forged a bonny son. And since the baby's born, I will call him Davie Fa, until mind upon that happy night amongst the bales of straw. Oh, for any man who weds my girl, oh, he'll get gold quite free. For any man who weds my girl, oh, he'll get farms 3. For although she's lost her maidenhead, oh, what the worse is she. Thank you very much.
Davy Craig, now I believe without fiddle, but Davy Craig nevertheless. And this is a song I've not sung for a while. It's called The Foggy Dew. An Irish rebel song. As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I. Their armed lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipes did hum, no battle drum that sound its dread tattoo. But the Angelus bell or the Liffey's soul rang clear through the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town they flung out a flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sugla or Sudelbar. And from the plains of Royal Neath brave men came a-hurrying through, while Britannia's hands were long-range guns poured hell through the foggy dew. The bravest fell and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear for those who died that Easter tide in the springtime of the year. Oh, had they died by Pierce's side, or fought with noble Castlebrew, their place we would keep where the Fenians sleep, neath the shroud of the foggy dew. Back to that glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore. I'd parted then with valiant men I never would see more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, I kneel and I pray for you. For slavery fled or rebel dead when you fell in the foggy dew.
Road to Dundee for one anyway.
Yeah.
Aye, that's a request. Have to do requests.
Now come on. That's for me.
Requests, no.
What's that?
Road to Dundee.
Now we're the new way, not the...
Right, yeah.
Not the old road.
Okay.
Come on, tidy now. Fair play for now. Come on. My way.
Winter ben howlen oor Noorland aan de monding. En daar heen de sturgeon the wild and sea. For a din a good daybreak when I met a young Lottie. She asked me the road and the miles to Dundee.
Come on.
Oh, I see it's new, my laddie. Lassie, aye. You put me over it. I see it's new, my lassie. Oh, I couldn't will tell you. The road, the destined to pour it my bee. But you permit me again we body. Alice here, the back along the road to Dundee. Who the lassie, she consented, and she gave me her arm, and I never knew the fear for the lassie complete. She appeared like an angel, and for a man Peter, and she was my night along the road to Dundee. 2 pints with 2 lads.
Come on. Three buckers, come on.
At length with the house of Strathmerton are behind us, and the spires of Lochie, and they can see. Oh, she sees my laddie, I'm going to reward you for showing me the Sparrowland, the road to Dundee. Go and joke. No, the Handelman. She put her hand in her pocket and she pulled out a guinea. Oh, take it now, my wee laddie, it'll help you a wee. Gang and one tune, tea yonder tavern, take your sail a wee drop and Harry that travelling, it helps them a wee. And darling, I'll just look you the ring. Oh, I took the gold chain from off my scarf near my bosom. Then will you keep this and remember of me? The sweet land of repair and feel I wander to Dundee. Jimmy, just Then at the crossroads, och man be berted, and a bitter good morning, the what say turn ring, get here and a This is good bloody, ah, my lady, I'll never forget ye. Hurry and the road and the light. No, I think that's what it is there. What now we Aberdeen share song.
Gonna sing it.
Come on the car. Did I get done this street tune? I hear the laddie morning. She been making circumplain, but you're the near return. Early morning breeze, up 10-7 cherry. Early morning breeze, there lost my dearie. I'll put on my goonsy green and the upper taken token. The bullet, the blue lads game, the bonds of love are broken. Morning breeze, for off 10-7 cherry. There will your morning breeze, so that I lost my dearie. As we fish into the sea, it's there that didn't take him. A catch smelling my dragon, a more like each forsaken. The Labrador. But jouw young Bart is strichen toen, maar dat kost me iedereen really. The way he will look at me, and then he'll win her days here. Dan neer al aan te hadden toen, is in het Wallarobi. Op de kaperen, waar die Pieter Heed, a political keren brood. This is a song about what day. A hunter say you can't mean to have what car, man.
That's all right. Have they got a problem with that?
Galoot, der handlet doen in morgen digget het pie. With the bogie tijd, keren naar Larry, het poornen voor de wie. De woord is zwaar best voor het steeds, het skeert er harry oripelu. I don't even think about the pyramid work I very well could do. I'll bogey a young doctor. Her name was Isabel, the lily of the valley, the primrose of the dale. But when she went out to walking, she chose me for her guide. Done by yon burna charney, it brought to the fish's life. But it's a let near around her waist, the feet burned the guy, and there I took my wills over her at Bogey's waterside. She said she would collate on me, and the wee birds wouldn't tell my lily o' the valley, my primrose of the dale. It was just before the term time. How bogey is sent for me. With spaces black as night, laddie, that you are want to see. It is but true, but my daughter says, will they longer, laddie, agree? They're doing the road till young the neck, without a penny o' your fee. Says I'm a man, you're fairly recht, and I hung my head and shame on near the loss of the morn, and give to her money. The Fairstocks month was scarcely over, the lassie lost her bloom, the red bell from her bonnet cheeks, and her eyes began to swoon. But the next 9 months was past and gone. She brought forth to be a young son, and I was quickly sent for to see what could be done. I said again I would marry her, but oh, that would be say near much for my bonnet belle, and she is near much for thee. But now she's near it, we a tinker lad. Ik heb ze wat behand to let doen. In een sports and bands and paraffin lamps, and he scores the country room. But telly pans and ladles, Rosie's new as wheel, she hawks run and run by Foggy Lone. How bogey for the bell.
Good fight. Good fight.
Less noise in the back there.
Corve it is my native place, where I was born and bred, but I was forced to leave it for the lack of trade, for the lack of trade, my friends, we had taken the war, but we left our hearts upon the breeze of bonny Corve Hall. Corve Hall's breeze are bonny breeze and pleasant to be seen. On a fine summer's morning they're all clad with green. You'll see Dunfermline and steeple and chorus knocking up, and the sea is only 4 miles wide that lies at Corve Hall. You can look into the eastwards, and there you'll see the pier where the Greenland boats they did come in, but only once a year. But they're all left and gone now, they'll no come back at all. And as hearts are nae sae hearts new, as I've seen in Corve Hall. But cheer ye up, my bonny lads, and dinna grieved be, But red will soon revive again, oh, both on land and sea, and syne will all be back again, and them that's gain a war, and we'll pick another deacon yet, on the breeze of Corve Dale. This song's got quite a... I think you'll pick up the chorus easily enough. They want to hear you singing, Davie. You know?
We'll get a smoke.
That's what he thinks. Now I am a Scotsman, out and in, I've just arrived here frae Beacon. The lasses out there every inn went after me in China. Chorus. Chinga chinga Chinaman, I come a song of you, oh Chinaman, like a song of Sue. Oh, what do you think? From a wee bit thingy new on the heel and king of China. To a Chinese wedding I once went, oh, a fella to sing gave his consent. Oh, but he thought that the roof had went for a friend in China. His name was a Mr. Bucker Chow Chow, and he kicked up a hell of a row, saying, what do you think of the Scottish now? Well, whack the whole o' China. Chinga chinga Chinaman, I come a song of you, oh chingalonga, had your tongue like a song of Sue. What do you think of my wee bit thingy new? I'm the heel and king o' China. When Britain went to war with Germany, they had to retreat, so they called for me. You should have seen these Germans flee, off of the heel and king o' China. Herr Hitler says, mein Gott, viel die, I've messed that up, oh hell, oh Chinga chinga Chinaman, I come a song of you, oh ching along like a tongue, sing a song of Sue. What do you think? Come a wee bit thingy new, I'm the heel and king of China. If you like my song, you can sing it again, or to sing it again, it'll no take long. So come on, so come on. That's Davie Stewart rhyming. So come on, everyone, and sing all about the Chinese healing. Chinga chinga Chinaman, I come a song of you, oh chinga long I'm a song of
Well, now to finish off the evening, our guest artist, Fred Jordan. Now come along when he sings a chorus song, you know, join in a bit more than you were last time. Because I mean, half those songs that we had before, I'm sure half the audience knows. And if half the audience knows it to start with, then the whole of it can know it be sing it at the end of the song. Right? Right.
I don't know anybody expects me to sing after a man like that, so. But there's two songs I've been asked to sing, and then I'll come on to sing chorus. So. A young lady, so charming and fair, was walking out for to take the air. She met a sailor, bright and gay, and so I paid attention. So I paid attention to hear what they did say. Said William, why walkest alone? For the day is done and the night come. She said as tears from her eyes did roll, oh, it is the dark-eyed sailor, it is the dark-eyed sailor has caused me my downfall. Said William, chase him from my mind, for better sailors than him you'll find. Thy love is young, it will soon grow cold, like a winter's morning, like a winter's morning when snow covers the ground. Oh, ye dark eyes and jet black hair, his pleasing tongue did my heart ensnare. Upright he was, no rogue like you, to advise a maiden, to advise a maiden, to slight the jacket below. 'Tis 7 long years since he left this land, a golden token he took off his hand. He broke the token in half with me, and now the others roll in. Now the others roll in at the bottom of the sea. William then did her the token show, which set the maiden's heart aglow. Welcome, William, for I've land and gold, and a store of silver for my sailor lover, so manly, true, and bold. Now, somebody asked me in the audience tonight would I sing a real English song. So, take some bloody doing in here too. Right, John. I'll try. Now there came 3 men out of Kent, my boy, for to plough for wheat and rye. And they made a vow and a solemn vow, John Barleycorn must die. So they ploughed him deep in the furrow, and they sowed right o'er his head. And these 3 men home rejoicing went, for John Barleycorn was dead. But the sun shone warm and the wind blew soft, and it rained in a day or so. John Barleycorn felt the wind and rain, and he soon began to grow. But the rye began to grow as well. The rye grew slow but tall. But John Barleycorn, he grew short and quick, and he proved them liars all. So they hired men with sickles to cut him off at the knee. And worst of all, John Barleycorn, they served him barbarously. For they hired men with picks to toss him on to a load. And when they tossed John Barleycorn, they tied him down with cords. Then they hired men with thresholds to beat him high and low. They came smack upon poor Jack's back till the flesh began to flow. Then they put him into the kiln, my boys, thinking to dry his bones. And when he came out, John Barleycorn, they crushed him between 2 stones. Then they put him into the machine tap, thinking to burn his steel. And when he came out, they changed his name, for they called him Corve Dale. So put your wine into glasses and your cider in pewter cans. But John Barleycorn in the old brown jug, for he's broke the strongest man. To my rifle, Larry, fall little lay, to my rifle, Larry, oh. To my rifle, Larry, fall little lay, to my rifle, Larry, oh.
Good for it. No.
Order out, please.
Now what you want?
No, we had that.
Oh, no, we did not.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Come on, 59 hard, okay.
What's the other one?
You join in the chorus.
Right. Chorus song.
My grandfather's clock was too tall for a shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, yet it weighed not a pennyweight more. It was bought upon the morn of the day that he was born. It was always his treasure and his pride, but it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, his life seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. My grandfather said that the servants that he had, not a servant so faithfully found. For it lost him no time, only one favour asked, at the end of each week to be found. Though it lost him no time, ne'er a frown was on its face, its hands never hanged by its side, but it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, his life seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. In watching the pendulum swing to and fro, many hours he had spent as a boy, and in childhood unmannered the old clock seemed to know, and shared all his sorrows and his joys. For it struck 24 when he entered the door with his blooming and beautiful bride, but it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, his life seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. My grandfather said that the servants that he'd had, not a servant so faithful he'd found. For it lost him no time, only one favour asked, at the end of each week to be wound. Though it lost him no time, ne'er a frown was on its face, its hands never hanged by its side, but it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, his life seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. It rang an alarm in the dead of the night, an alarm which for years had been done, and we knew even then his soul was pluming for flight, that his hour of departure had come. Yet it still told the time with a dull and muffled chime, when we hastened that night to his bedside, but it stopped sure never to go again
When the old man died, 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock,
his life seconds numbering.
tick-tock, tick-tock.
It stopped short, never to go again
When the old man died.
Good man. Now what you want?
Go ahead, your pleasure.
Me?
Your pleasure. Whatever your pleasure.
I'm in Scotland, I'll try and sing as well.
Tell us about the guy that
Aye.
drowned. Come on, tell us about the one that drowned.
Oh, well, that's Irish. It's of a young fellow from the north country, and he came a-loading to me. He promised he'd take me up to the Northland, and there he'd marry me. Come bring to me your father's gold, your mother's wealth, said he, and the two best horses that stands in the stalls, where there stand 30 and 3. So she brought him out her father's gold, her mother's wealth brought she, and the two best horses that stood in the stalls, where there stood 30 and 3. She mounted on her milk-white steed, him on a dapple grey. Many miles he rode till he reached the sea, so long before it was day. Come light from off your steed, deliver him now unto me. For 6 pretty fair maids I have drowned here, the 7th one has drowned thee. Come strip me off your fine silken clothes, and all your jewels, said he, for better I sell them for what they are worth, than they rot with you under the sea. Oh stay, you false-hearted man, and turn your head, said she, for not fitting it is that a ruffian like you a naked lady should see. So he turned his head while she undressed, to where the leaves grew green. She caught him by the small of the waist, and she flung him into the sea. He plunged high and he plunged low, and at last the side reached he. Oh, save my life, my pretty fair maid, and my bride you shall be. Lie there, you false-hearted man, lie there instead of me. For if 6 pretty fair maids you have drowned here, the 7th one has drowned thee. She mounted on her milk-white steed, and she led his dapple grey, and fast she rode till she reached her own house, just as it was breaking the day. Now the parrot that was in the window so high looked down as he saw her ride by. Oh, where hast thou been, thou wilful child? Some ruffian has led thee astray. Don't prattle, my pretty Polly. Oh, and tell no tales of me, and thy cage shall be made of the glittering gold, and the door of the best ivory. Why shoutest so loud, my pretty Polly? Oh, so loud and so early, Polly. Oh, the cat has climbed up in the window so high, and I fear that he will have me. Well done, my pretty Polly. Oh, you've changed your tail well for me, so thy cage shall be made of the glittering gold, and the door of the best ivory. Thy cage shall be made of the glittering gold, and the door of the best ivory. Now what you want?
A song about farm. Flowers. Yeah, the farmer's toilet.
No, three men came over the hills together. Came over the hills together for to join in a jovial crew. They ordered their pints of beer and bottles of sherry to carry them over the hills so merry. To carry them over the hills so merry. When Jones's ale was newly wine, when Jones's ale was new. Now the first to come in was a dyer. He set himself down with a fire. He set himself down with a fire for to join in a jovial crew. And he set himself down with a good grace, for the chimney breast was his own place, and there he could drink and die his heart fierce. When Jones's ale was newly boiled, when Jones's ale was new. Now the next to come in was a tinker, and he was no small beer drinker, and he was no small beer drinker, for to join in the jovial crew. Ask ye any old pots, or pans, or kettles? I mend some of the very best metals, and I'll put all your pots in good fettle. When Jones's ale was newly boiled, when Jones's ale was new. Now the next to come in was a hatter, and no man could be fatter. And no man could be fatter for to join in a jovial crew. And he placed his hat upon the ground, wished everybody a place in a pound, and then he'd be able to buy drinks all round. When Jones's ale was newly boiled, when Jones's ale was new. Now the next to come in was a mason, and his hammers needed refacing, and his hammers needed refacing, for to join in a jovial crew. And he trod his hammer against the wall, wished all the churches and chapels would fall, and then there'd be plenty of work for all. When Jones's ale was newly boiled, when Jones's ale was new. Now the last to come in was a soldier, with his firelock over his shoulder, and no man could be bolder for to join in his jovial crew. And the lad had his daughter come in, he kissed her between the nose and the chin, and the pints of beer they came rolling in. When Jones's ale was newly boiled, when Jones's ale was new, and they ordered their pints of beer and bottles of sherry to carry them over the hills so merry, to carry them over the hills so merry. When Jones's ale was new